Good morning, chat. How are you all doing today? You're all doing very well. My name is Penbu. I am the programming, puzzle gaming, music making VTuber on Linux, and today we are making thumbnails because yet again, I did not get a chance to do them over the weekend. This may become a weekly thing. We'll see. You know, 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. So we'll have to wait until next week to see if I do that again. But going over the streams for this week. Wednesday we are going to be building an esoteric programming language called Alphudge, inspired by Jelly Hoshiomi of Face Connect. Thursday is going to be the 1-month anniversary, and so we're going to have a Q&A session with K Jumping Cube on the side. And then on Friday is going to be our music stream. We will be arranging Suisei's Pieces song. It's a bit of a lost song, and it's someone that she can't sing anymore because of copyright and ownership issues. So it's up to us fans to keep it alive. Okay. So, putting that away. And going back to our usual tools, we have GIMP again, and we have EG Sub again. Why did I put that away? I kind of needed that for reference. But I guess we can start from the top. Or actually, maybe we'll start with pieces. So I had gotten in contact with the owner or the creator of the fan music video for Pieces, and unfortunately they didn't allow me to use the art for the thumbnails. So we're not going to use that. Instead, we're just going to reach into the Bilibili footage for the original concert, and hopefully we can use something there. We're just going to skip around this and see if we can get any good shots of Suisei. Ideally, we get something that's that mostly fills the frame. There are these subtitles down here. I'm going to move this out. There's subtitles down here. We don't want to capture them. So hopefully we can get something like this. I guess we can take this shot. I'm going to set screenshots directory to one for this stream. So I'll capture this. I'll maybe get just a few good shots here and there. That one seems like a good one too. Go around even more. We got about 4 minutes of this to go through, so back in the day, when I was a kid, I used to like photography. We had this digital camera that it was point and shoot, but I had taken an interest in photography, and so I have an eye for what makes a good shot, or at least I would like to think I do. I don't do photography so much anymore, but I do still take note of composition and things like that. That might be a good shot there. And so the story behind Pieces, and I'll explain this again on Friday, is that this shot, or this concert we're seeing here is hosted by Bilibili, the Chinese company. And it was a couple of years ago that Hololive and Cover had a bit of a falling out with the Chinese companies. And along with that, means that this song, which was owned by Bilibili for this concert, is something that Suisei can't sing anymore because Cover doesn't own it, which is very unfortunate because this is probably my favorite Suisei song. Okay, I got a couple of good shots there. Cut this off. Take from the first one. So we got this, got that, got that. And so my idea is to have her in the corner somewhere with a couple black borders here and here. Have some text maybe on this side. And then maybe my logo down here too. Although maybe I don't want to cover that part because if you're looking at the waiting screen, this is where the timer is. Maybe we'll put it up here instead. We're also going to have to figure out maybe a font to use, maybe something like this, maybe something else. But let's take a good shot. Pick one of these. This one's a little bit too small, although I do like the expression there. This one could definitely be used, and we have no subtitles down here. Now, what captures the emotion I'm looking for? Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Maybe not that one. And if you're wondering why Suisse looks a little bit off in these shots, it's because they made. I think they had the same base model for everyone in the concert, and then they just customized it. So it's not using her actual 3D model; it's using something else. Maybe this one. Okay, so we'll take this. Put that in there. And then create a new one. As we said before, YouTube thumbnails are 720p. Take the white. Not that I need that because I know we're going to end up using it. We'll take this, put that in here, and then move you down to the corner, I guess. I'm gonna put in some guides here. You guide by percent. 50 and another 50. Like so. Just so I know what we're looking at. Probably also want these 1/3 horizontal. 33, 33. And so we can align her somewhere around there, I guess. Put one for the vertical as well. 66, 67. It's not as far as I thought it would be, but sure. And I will draw a box. I'll add the other guides too. 33 there. Now I'm thinking maybe it's should make this half black. Maybe we go with the 25% instead. Cut this up into quarters. 25? 25 is over here. I kind of don't want that. That's too far. But it might be useful to do 75% just so we can align Suisse with something. Like that, I guess. Is it useful to have... So, put in a gradient here. Put this over here. Get the gradient in. Nope, not page. Want this one. Foreground to transparent. And so roughly... offset 50. I was thinking maybe something like this, but not quite like that. Hold on, I gotta snap to canvas edges. Snap there. Maybe offset 25? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe we do need to move her down a little bit. Okay. I was thinking, because there's another way of doing this where you build the entire thing with black. We're gonna hide this. And find a good... Maybe I want it up here. Maybe up here. Or maybe we do this. This feels like... If we put it at half, it feels like not enough. If we don't put it at... If we put it close to here, then it doesn't really align with anything. But maybe that's okay. So this is 1/3, this is 25%. Not everything has to line up. I think we can do that. Add a layer mask. Selection. Inversion of the mask. We have this much. And then we can blur this. So we get a soft edge. I'm gonna move that over a little bit. I'll move this. No, I want to move the layer mask. Show layer mask. You mind? I'm trying to move the layer mask. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Okay, can't do that. Gonna have to do that again. Select from here to... Okay, so what if we make it halfway? We have this. And then we have this. Or clear the selection for that to work properly. Don't want it in hundreds. Maybe 50. Okay, I'll take that. Then we can add some text on the left side. What this is probably going to end up being, just to save me a little bit of work, there's no way we're going to be able to finish this arrangement in one stream. So this will be a series. So I can try to reuse the same thumbnail for each of those series and then maybe just change the text. And the focus of this one is going to be, I think, Suisse, not so much me. I might not have myself on here, it might just be my logo. So we can take this and I want to add text here. I think adding text here is fine. I find a good font. Finding fonts is always going to be the the hardest part about doing this kind of thing. Let's go to font manager. That'll take a bit to load up. That'll take a bit to load up. Is it actually loading? It is. Then again, I did add a bunch more fonts earlier today, so I might just be going through all of them. Installed the entire Google font library. Because I figured why not. Okay. I'm gonna kill that and try again. Font manager. There we go. Probably already had it open somewhere. So I'm looking for something. Actually, why don't we open the EG sub for this one? I'm gonna save this somewhere. Go to thumbnails, 2023 pieces. no text. Then maybe we can deal with the text in EG sub instead. Oh, and there I go again. Thank you, Tiling Window Manager, for doing this. That's not what you want to do. Not that one, this one? That isn't me. Alright, just dealing with Windows here. And by Windows, I mean not the operating system. I do not have Windows installed on this computer. I actually haven't used Windows as a main operating system since 2014, so it's almost been 10 years. I use it for work though, and I wish I were using Linux. They did allow me to use Linux at one point, and then they swapped out my machine and they asked me if I could use Windows, and then we switched out the IT guy, and he then allowed other people to use Linux. So maybe the next time I swap machines, I'll ask for Linux. Pictures, thumbnails, what are we at? 2023. Why am I blanking out? Okay. Then I had EG sub running here. I'll just drag that in. And now we can just play around with the text here. What do we have? Arranging pieces. With quotes? Without quotes? Smart quotes. Maybe like that. And left aligned? No. Center aligned, but over here. And then we figure out a font. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Maybe something fancy, maybe not something fancy. This is for concert band, it's not orchestra. At least initially. I don't know if we'll end up adding strings to it, but so far the idea is concert band. FS. Not so large. Maybe 80, 90? Let's go with that for now. Find another font though. It's a lot of fonts. We're only on G's too. It doesn't help that I don't know what I'm looking for. I want something a little bit sophisticated. And now that I look at that, now that I'm looking at this, I think Suisse needs to move over to the right a little bit. So let's do that first. So maybe about there. But the text isn't going to matter, or, well, that's not going to matter too much for the text. Okay, when I installed the entire Google collection, I didn't expect to be this many fonts. So I guess it makes sense. I am not looking for a handwriting font. I want something that's a little bit more regular. Maybe I want a serif font, actually. This one? No, not quite. I think it does have to be bold a little bit. But not this font. We're gonna spend 20 minutes looking for a font. Recursive mono. Wiggles. Good to know I have these. Red hats. No. Okay, I don't think I want anything that's too swirly. Not quite that one. We're down to the S's. I still can't find a good one. There's got to be one in here somewhere. Slab serif? Maybe not slab serif. Doesn't matter. Probably not this one. No, that's a little bit too generic. You want something with with character. That has a little bit of character. Maybe I am looking for a serif font. Not quite that one. That's a little bit too fancy. Nope, not that one. Not that one either. Tapestry. No. Nope. I think we might, at some point we're just gonna have to stick with one. The other one, the one that I had gone with earlier, is probably going to be okay. Spectral bold, spectral semi-bolds, spectral bolds. This one is not too bad either. Maybe I'll go back to Zen, whatever it was. It wasn't Zen? Zen Antique. Bold. Sure. And then I want my monochrome logo in here. Okay, so we're gonna lay this out probably in GIMP instead. Now that we found a font. No, I don't want that. Next. Color white. Color white. And this is why I don't do this stuff in GIMP. Color white. Okay, no, I'm giving up. I'm doing that in EG sub. Especially since I already have it. I just need the logo now in EG sub. Let me pull up my logo file and hope we can do something with it. Okay, so one of these variations is monochrome light. I think that's the one we want. I'll just copy this over and copy it down here. Right, because I need to change this to the font Libertinus serif, I think it is. Semi-bolds. I mean, I could also just use this. Not a bad font either. Serif bolds. Alright, what's wrong with you? Only relying on the font size here. This is font size 48. It might not be exactly that. It might be that actually. Or not. What's wrong with that? No, it wasn't 48. I know I made this larger. It's 115. But then why do you look like that? Serif is on there, on here, and it's on here. Oh, I want to troubleshoot this here. What else am I missing? We're gonna just bring this in as an image, I guess. And then compose it in GIMP. Copy image to clipboard, subtitles only. If we do that there, then this will be in crop to contents. Bring that in here. That would look like this. And then where we want to put this? Like here, probably. But it'd be nice to have the text there before I adjust that. I'm gonna put this back. Oh, that's why I can't see anything, because I put it on the layer below. Okay, so that's user or not GIMP. I think we had made this hundreds. 100. Okay, Zen Antique at 100 pixels. That almost looks like it's just sort of Roman fonts. Because this is clearly supposed to be a CJK font. Okay, well that's fine. I guess we can put that there. And then we have this, which has to be smaller. Well, I do want, let's not do that. Nope. Get me one of these things so I can line it up in the middle. So I can align this one as well. Maybe put that down here. Or just about. I don't want it to be too big. And game crashes. Nice. Hasn't crashed in a while. I hope I saved that. But also, if it crashes like that, usually it has a recovery feature. Okay, we're back where we started. I think we've lost our undo history, but that's okay. Okay, this is too bright. But then this is also... That also seems a little bit bright too. But this doesn't look good either. Maybe it should be the dark version. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because the dark version will look like this. If I can invert that. It's gonna look like that. That doesn't look great. So I think it has to be that. But maybe this can be something else. Is this too large? This feels like it's a little bit too large. I'm gonna change the text size on that then. Make it around like 80 or 90. Start with 80, 85? Sure. Move it around so that... I guess we move that there instead. Let's take this. Check the guides, move it to here. I don't actually know where the middle is. It'd be nice if I had kept a rectangle here, but it doesn't look like the case. Actually, wait a minute. I think the rectangle I put was here. Which means... No, it's all just going to be approximate, it's fine. But I do want another guide here to give me 66.67. That's too much, too high. So we're going for another one, 75%. That's still too high. But I think I'm missing the 25% horizontal, so we'll do that. Maybe do that. It's usually not so great because you're looking at the baseline for things. But this actually doesn't look too bad, I think. It'll do. It's not particularly captivating, but it'll do. Thumbnail, sources, pieces. Oh yeah, because I need number 1 there too. And if I make this, let's say 70-ish, 60. Sure. No, I think that this has to be smaller. $50. I guess that's okay. So we can go with that. Piece of 1. I don't know how many times or how many streams are going to be in the series. Hopefully it's not 10. Hopefully we can finish it before then. But you never know. Okay, so that's pieces done. I'll bring up the schedule again. If I can find my folder. Schedules. Let me move this over here. So that's pieces. Then we can either go for Alifudge or K-Jumping Cube. K-Jumping Cube, I will need to take screenshots. Alifudge, I also need to take screenshots. I gotta find in the Face Connect Discord server where I put my message. So maybe we'll do this first. But right now, have to give me a bit because I need to find the message and I can't show that on stream. Isolang. Or Alifudge, actually. And I need, what am I looking at? This one. And then I'm going to put this in as an image. I know you can't see anything. Sorry about that. But basically what I'm looking at is this. I wonder if that's too small for you to read. So this is the esoteric language that we have. We're going from one language to another language. And we probably want to take this Hello World program and put it in the background. Or something like that. So we're gonna take this Hello World program. Maybe we're gonna compose this mostly in EG sub, maybe. And then I need to get Jelly's. Oh, actually no, because we can't do that. I can't do it fully in EG sub because I have some images that I want to put in. But we can start with doing something like that. Let's open up another EG sub instance. And I'm gonna move this one out of the way. This one we don't need anymore. I'm gonna put the owl was there. Open dummy video 720p. Put this in a code font of some sort. I'm usually using Constellata for these things. Actually, I could just type it. It's 100, 50, 100s. I don't need the entire thing to show up. I do want this to be in 7, like that. I want to know if this is the entire thing. It's 80, 90. Unfortunately, the subtitle format doesn't allow you to do justification. There is a plugin, or there's an automation that somebody wrote that lets you do that. I do not have that, I think. But also, I don't think this can wrap anyway, so this is probably the best you can get. Let's make this 80. There's also no vertical spacing customization that you can do. It's only horizontal. But if we can do horizontal, that means that we can change FSP to 5, 6, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can at least adjust the spacing between words. So it kind of looks like that. Forward 0, shad 0. And then where are my line breaks? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a break here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I gotta count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Break here. I don't need to be that experimental actually, or that precise, because I just, if it breaks somewhere that makes it look different, then I just break somewhere else. Like that. Clearly not there. This one. So we want to change the FSP. Do I care enough? Do I really care enough? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Because this is going to be a lot of trial and error. We gotta change the FSP and then reset it after every space. How many spaces do we need? 20, 30, 40. 40. 50. That's going to create some awkward spacing anyway. That's maybe that's not so good. No, no, that doesn't work. Kind of wish I could just use LaTeX for this, which I could, I guess, maybe. But I think I won't. But actually, no. You know what? This might be advantageous. Copy image to clipboard, just the subtitles. And we put this in GIMP as a new image. And then I can find. So Jelly in the Discord gave some screenshots of her model, and she said we can use them for whatever we want. So I'm going to use that to put her into a thumbnail. One of these. Maybe this one? Maybe this one. And we will shrink her down. Before that, actually, we're gonna crop the contents. This way we have something a little bit nicer to work with. Shrink her down to about here. Have her overlap like this. And in this way, we have the space is being used nicely. I guess we can do around there. But this is not her stream, so I can't have her be. Too prominent. Is this her hair? $50. Where do I go? That's another good question. Do I put myself in here? I guess I can put myself here. So going back to Inochi Creator, these settings were left over from the Tetris 99 stream from Saturday. I just need to reset things. So I don't want Joy-Cons for this one because it's not a Switch stream. Let's turn off the Joy-Cons. Kind of look do I want for this one? Thinking expression would be nice, but I don't think I have one of those. You're looking to the right side. It's going to be a little bit more neutral. I don't think we have sides. Sure. The eyes. Looking to the right side. Body can move over to the right side as well a little bit. Now, if we look at the thumbnail that I made for the what am I looking at? The NPM packages only. I did this. Which I guess is okay. I can maybe do something like this. Or maybe we could just take this. Except I can't because I'm looking down and there's nothing there. At least in terms of this. What I think maybe I want to be looking up. Okay. So that's the composition there. Then I want to be looking up. I want to tilt my head this way. Tilt my head this way. Close the mouth, maybe. Maybe do it that way. And then I can take one of the emotes. Or the on-off. Maybe do that. Or maybe I take a light bulb. But maybe this looks a little bit more appropriate. If you're looking up this way, and then you got the same angle this way, that's probably fine. Okay, so we'll export that as an image. And then save it. Doing stuff off screen. This is that. Okay. Allow transparency. Now we can import this into there. Find this. And the one that I just saved is this one. I do not need you filling the screen. I need you to be above that too. Move you down here. Maybe a little bit bigger. I want to make sure the stripe is visible. But also the alga can't be cut off, so I think I need to make me smaller. Maybe something like that. Then maybe we'll take this text layer and then move it a little bit so we create a shadow. Turn this dark. What if we inverted this, so instead of 96, that's 3.5. And then do something so that it pops out a little bit more, but not so much that it's like a black shadow. I'll move this down like that, and I think we're gonna have to blur it too. Linear light, soft light, hard light. Or maybe none of these. When we mess with opacity, 50. Probably that. We give it a Gaussian blur, ensuring that we set it to adjust so that we don't clip anything out. Maybe this give this a value. We still want it to be the shape to be a little bit more defined. Maybe 5. Maybe less than that. 3. 2, maybe 2. That's fine. Okay, I think that's that stream. So we'll take this. Actually, I need to give myself a little bit more of a border. So off of the selection and grow the selection a little bit. 4. And then not that. Actually, maybe this as well. But with something here. Maybe with the same settings as the other one, actually. So we get this 50% opacity, and then we give it a blur. Maybe less than that, 25%. 30, 33. None of those. Soft lights. But multiple. Not multiple. Hard lights. Hard light's not going to do anything. It's, or not what I want anyway. What am I looking at? Yeah, maybe just what we had there. 50, 33. Sure. That'll have to do. And this is probably also not going to be one stream, so there's going to have to be more, which means I'm going to have to think about another thumbnail for this, or maybe we just do the same one and then put 2 in there somewhere. But for now, that's a later problem. Okay. That's that. That's 2 of 3. And now we're just going to get key jumping cube. And for that, we are going to need to take screenshot. Just got to play the game for a little bit. Not playing particularly well. And I will explain how the game goes in Wednesday's stream or Thursday's stream. But you can probably figure out how to play just by looking at it. This might be a good screenshot already, actually. Do full screen. Okay, no, I guess I'm stuck with that. But that's fine, because this is 1080 and we need 720 anyway, so... I'll take this. That screenshot is saved. Gotta dig it up to my... Hold up. You should not be doing that. Settings. Hello? Oh, because it's too large. That's why. What am I looking at? I'm looking at for screenshots. I need this screenshot here. I have this screenshot. So we can make a new one. Fill that with white. Not that it matters. Merge or drag that into there so we have this. We're gonna need the entire thing to fit on screen. So scale it until we get something. Although I wish we could see the bounds. I think that'll do. Transform. We do want to have... I guess we can probably do this again with me on this side. I want the text Q&A somewhere in here because it is going to be a Q&A stream. And then this as something else to look at because we are also playing this. Does this... Yeah, this is a bit of a gradient. So we take that from up top. And then take this from the bottom. And then we create a gradient over that. Let's not do that. I need view, canvas edges again. Really got to figure out how to make that default. There are very rare occasions where I don't want that. Okay, let's take that and then we take a layer mask. Full opacity. Do not invert the mask. And then we take this and do this with it. So as to not make this one so obvious. Or maybe it has to be a little bit more subtle. And selective. Something like that. But then we have to clean this up a little bit more. Did I get this wrong? Could this not have been... This looks a little bit too bright. Let's try that again. You know what I think it is? I think it's around these squares. They're a little bit darker. Or something like that. Anyway, we still want a layer mask though. But instead we have foreground to transparent so that we can keep that. And then we have something like that. I want to just blur lots. Maybe not so much. But enough that the transition is more or less seamless. And we still got to get rid of this though. Okay. I think I'm mostly okay with that. Although I don't have my monitor calibrated, or I don't have the profile set up. I do have one, I just don't have it set up right now. I'm not doing anything that's too color sensitive. But this looks okay to me. I think. You know, it doesn't matter, I'm going to be putting something on top anyway. And by something, I mean me. But first, let's save this. This is going to be jumping cube. I'm going to have to... this naming scheme is a little bit unsustainable, so I'm going to have to rename a bunch of these later on. Gotta come up with a good naming strategy, though. Jumping cube QA. .xcf.gz. Probably doing something with the YouTube video ID. Especially if we do more of these thumbnail streams, it means that I've already scheduled the videos and I already have the ID. But also renaming files is the thing. Okay, now I need a good expression. And I don't know what expression we want. But the head should probably be looking this way, like straightforward. Something with that kind of mouth, because we are looking at the 1 month anniversary. Maybe just keep that at neutral. Take off the sweat. Maybe do this. Although I should maybe get this from the source file so that I can make it bigger. But it doesn't really need to be bigger, so I think that might be okay. And maybe I can keep the eyes where they are. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it at that. So this is mostly neutral. And again, saving this off stream. Not that I need to, because you've all seen the paths anyway. And what's in them. Should I have this looking straight ahead? I'm gonna do one where they are. Maybe that's gonna look better. And once again, but I will definitely want to be doing the text in EG sub for this one. I feel like we need borders. Borders are annoying to do in game. Okay, so I have that. I want to bring that into here. One. Yeah, this is probably going to be okay. Maybe have the text over here, or maybe over here. But this placement seems like it's probably okay. Okay, so we save that. Export. Save this as the no text version. Open up EG sub again. Gotta remember to open the video dialog first. Okay. So I want 1 month anniversary. And then Q&A, I guess. I'm looking at a serif font. I'm going to start in Consolata. Oh, it should be FN in Consolata. Board 0, shad 0, B1. FS, let's start with the hundreds. I don't like in Consolata for this one. Hue looks a little bit off. Libertina Serif. No. Do ligatures appear here? They do. Okay. Guess there isn't one for that one. Oh, I could do this one actually. Because that is the font in the logo. The other one that I tend to use is Tiresias Info fonts. This one I guess isn't too bad. Let's go AN5. And move this somewhere. Somewhere like that, I guess. Maybe a little bit more. No, this was probably fine. Tiresias Info fonts. Whatever. Then I can take my usual color scheme. I thought I wanted yellow for this one actually. Maybe I should do yellow. But then also yellow... The yellow isn't that great. So we take the yellow from... What is it? Let's open GIMP. Find the Tango icon theme, get one of the yellows from here. Maybe this lighter yellow. Take this. Put it here. Well, it doesn't look too great. But it does stand out. And the reason why they did have yellow and black and old subtitles, or even some current subtitles actually, is because it does stand out. Very much in contrast to anything in the background. No, maybe we do want black on that one. But I do not like this yellow. Whereas the yellow that I use in the what am I saying? This, so I can use this yellow maybe. I don't remember where this yellow comes from. I guess. Not really. I think it needs a little bit more... It needs to be a little bit darker. So we do a little bit of color calculation. We take this, and we take this, put it on top. I want to do some sort of average between the two. Maybe this. Probably isn't much though. Maybe that. Let's see first how this one looks. Do you mind not spawning off screen, please? Needs more saturation. Did this drop? Where's my page up and down? This is a bit of the keyboard I'm using is a compact keyboard, so sometimes I can't find where the keys are. Well, it's mostly because I'm not used to it. Maybe not. Maybe not that. It feels a little bit empty up here. Feels like this should maybe be a bit bigger. And if it's going to wrap like that, then it should wrap in the proper place. Is that proper? I kind of don't want to break up anniversary in months. So maybe this will do. Bigger border. Sure. It needs more pop though. And maybe that comes with this one because you need. I think we need a border. Off at a selection, grow by about 8, 5. Oh, what did I just accidentally remove? OBS took the focus, and when I control Z, it's undid whatever it is that I ended up doing in doing last. Okay, so grow 5. We'll go with 5, and then we'll take maybe this color here. Color the pips as our base color, and then fill you in like that. And maybe do some layer mode stuff. Or not. Which means actually maybe we can consider using this color for the border around the text. Right. It no longer goes to that. Needed to start overwriting that one. We can reload this. Put it in there. I don't know if I like that. That's too heavy of a border. But I don't really like that either. Maybe the border should just be smaller. Maybe that's it. Okay, try again. We're going to alpha to selection. Row, and instead of 5, this time we're going to make it 3. And then put you in there. Reload the video. I think it's a little bit better. Then we'll take this. That in there. That's not what I want. I want the border. Doesn't quite pop out as much, which makes sense. Maybe I'll just leave it at that, actually. Okay, so we're saving this. This goes in key jumping cube. What did I call this file name? Key jumping cube QA. Save PNG snapshots. And this one is the one with text now. Overwrite. I think the text needs to be a little bit more centered. Or at least in maybe touching that. This way? Probably this way. Okay, let's go with that. Do the rename again. Alright. Now I'm thinking maybe this should be a little bit higher up, but maybe not. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, well that I think is it for the thumbnails. We have this. We have not that. This. And then we have, what's the other stream this week? Pieces, right. That. We say needs to be a little bit sharper. I'll make a copy of that just so we don't lose it. Put this through an unsharp mask. And we don't want anything too extreme. Maybe around there? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So, we have this, we have this, we have this. Alright, let me just okay, yeah. So in order, we have Owl Fudge. It feels like it needs a little bit more text somewhere though. But maybe this is okay. But anyway, Wednesday we have Owl Fudge. We're going to be doing one half of the compiler, or something like that anyway. And then on Thursday we had the 1 month anniversary. If you didn't see in the Discord or on Twitter, there is a form for you to fill out if you want to ask a question. It's anonymous, so you don't have to worry about me finding out who asked it. But you can ask anything, and definitely, and we'll try to get it answered on stream. Just gonna send a link in chat here. So have until Thursday to check that out. Yeah, ask anything, and we'll be playing K Jumping Cube along with it. And then on Friday for our music slot, we will be arranging pieces for Concert Band. It's a very nice song. I hope I can capture it captures how good the song is and not end up ruining it with an arrangement. But there we go. I'm a little bit scatterbrained today, sorry. But yes, there we go. The three thumbnails. I will be uploading these very shortly. And I think that's it for this stream. We'll see again next week if we end up doing another thumbnail stream. I have a feeling that that's probably going to be the case. Although do let me know, either in the comments or in Discord or wherever, if you like seeing these kind of streams, and if you do, then maybe I will actually do more of these. But until then, I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Wednesday for the Owl OS stream, Owl Fudge. Yeah, that's it. If I can find OBS. Alright, bye for now. Good night. Actually, hold up, wait a minute, I just got another idea. I'm gonna go back. So ignore that bye for now. We're gonna change this out. Because I just got a better idea, and maybe we don't use this one. Maybe we use... So I have this, if I can find where I put it. Where did I put this? So I have this, this emote on Discord. Right. Where did I put these emotes? Not this emote on Discord where I am, it's a redraw of the not like this. Gotta find it first. There it is. Now do not open in Krita. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to open this up in Firefox. Or actually in GIMP, because I'm gonna be using it in GIMP. Also, gotta tell the Discord that I'm still live, because some of you might have actually clicked away. So we have this not like this emote. XML parse error. Why? Okay, we're gonna do this in Firefox then. Oh, this one isn't working either. Okay, Inkscape. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so we have this. I'm gonna move you in here. No, I want you to open. And I'm gonna export this to an image. 1000 by 1000. I'm going to put this in my sources folder. Pictures, thumbnails, sources. That. Maybe this will be number 2. So we might actually go be a little bit ahead of our thumbnails, and because we know that this is going to be multiple streams anyway, we can try to get ahead. And so we can open up the emote that we just... Where's my cursor? Okay. So open up the emote that we just saved. Take this. Put that in here. And then size this down. Can you snap to edges, please? Now this is good use for not like this emote. Maybe about this size, so jelly is about that high. Sure. We'll take that. Let's move this so that it snaps to the edge. And I think this might be the second thumbnail. I'll take it. Okay. I think... Do I have any other emotes that I want to put in for that? Noted might be good. There's this emote here. But I think I would have to flip it. I don't want to flip it. And then there's also... Dip. No, don't open Krita. Gotta change the association for this one. Where's my Inkscape? Open up Inkscape again. And open. We also have the sip emote. This one. I feel like maybe for the last one this is going to be good. Okay, we can close this. we'll duplicate this yet again. I don't suppose I can copy. Get the measurement window. Actually, no, I don't need that. There's my sip emote. We'll take this. Is it going to take 3 streams? It might actually. I just have you around here ish. Like that. That's going to be roughly the same size. And again, snap to canvas edges. I don't want you to snap to canvas edges there, because this should be roughly there instead. Okay, I like that. I'll take this as Alpha Fudge 3. And there we go. We got even more. Alpha Fudge 1, and 2, and then 3. This feels like the stage of grief or something. Can we do any more? I think that'll be fine for that for now. I don't think I have any more emotes that are fitting there. But okay. And close this. Made a total of 5 emotes. So 3 for this week and then 2 extra ones. So yeah, this is the one for this week. This is the next stream. Come to this if you're interested in programming languages and how they're made. So we will be trying to build this out as a proper programming language with the Lexer parser and all that, and not just an ad hoc one. Maybe not for this first stream, but definitely when we actually start building the thing, we will end up doing that. Okay, for the second time, come to the stream, but for now, this ends it today for real, and again for real, good night, bye.